Alrighty, how's it going, chat? Welcome in, Frost. Welcome in, Black Rose. Thank you so much for the pill reminder. As a friendly reminder to you, chat, if any of you have medication that you need to take, make sure to take that before you forget. And oh my goodness, Frost, you really are just letting other people have the first redeem, aren't you? You missed it once on accident, and you're like, never again. Never gonna do it again. You're not worthy of it. I mean, if you're the first in chat, you're the first in chat, you know? Let's start playing this video game, shall we? Fun fact, plants scream in a frequency we can't hear. True. And no one can disprove you for that. I'll just make a redeem first to prove I could have, and make the first redeem useless. Okay then, Frost. Okay. Also, yes, Black Rose, I see that you're at work.
Ready to go.
Glad to see that you joining us anyways. Man, I don't have a book to read at the start of the stream. I only have chapter 1, haven't found chapter 2 yet. I guess I could read the news, but I don't think anybody wants to sit here and listen to me read the news. Welcome back to CELDIC, the market town. Feels so good to be here. You're out. Have a good night, Lance. We'll see you next time. It's been a while since the last time I was in CELDIC. Those farmers said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Yeah, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. That seems pretty bad, but okay. That's probably evidence on how much this war is going in the Alliance's favor. So they've let that get to their heads, have they? We should start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the townsfolk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Right. Oh, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. Ah, shit, you right. Even if you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much, otherwise it's all over. Understood. Okay, let's go to work. Try not to just sit there and talk to your cat needlessly for like 20 minutes. You know what, we'll just go ahead and go here first since we're right here. Just a random house in CELDIC. Hello. My sisters finally came back. I shouldn't... Oh, this is this family! I shouldn't be happy about it, but I cannot help it. I missed her lots while she was gone. It's Becky! Hi, Becky! Really, can he be bothered with anything now? Especially with the Grand Market as dead as it is. Is that a Thor's uniform? Reen, how do you not recognize Becky? Like, I knew this was where she lived, I just didn't realize that we would be visiting her directly. Huh? Pretty sure I know you for somewhere. Black hair, diligent attitude. Reen? Is that you? Becky? You know her? Yeah, we're in the same year at Thor's. How'd you wind up here, Becky? Hold up. You're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me all about Blondie here while you're at it. Okay, maybe we should all calm down a little first. Reen gave her a brief explanation on how he'd come to visit CELDIC. Well, I was daft for thinking I'd understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7? That's the gist of it. You managed to make it from Thor's to here on your own, right? Color me impressed. Truth is, Hugo secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here. He was the student working at Kleisenko, if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here now? I've got no idea what happened to him after that. We bum chose the worst time to act all cool. This conversation is why we did the hidden quests in Cold Steel 1. Fair enough. With her dad. Yeah. Also, I just liked Becky in general. Like, she's fun. Even though I am terrible with her accent. Might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about Thor's or any of the other students? Anything on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help. The girl I escaped with is over at the church. Other than that, I've got Hee-Haw. The Provincial Army don't really care much about us normal students either. Really. I was questioned a fair bit when I first got here, but after that they just let me do whatever. It's probably enough for them to just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And they probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, I know we'll have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know. Just try to lay low for now. Aye aye, that was the plan. Not like I've got the motivation to do anything with the Grand Market when in this sad state. Hey. Excuse me. Poor Becky. Does this music keep on just getting reset? I might need to see if I can do anything in the main menu about that. Like outside of the game itself. Hello. I can still hardly believe this is all happening. It should be enough to see that my sweet Becky's come home, but how can I stay relieved when I'm so worried about her future? I don't know. Hey Crimson, welcome in. You just missed me doing the best Irish accent. If it isn't your favorite Trails game. And Frost's favorite, right? Splendid. Simply splendid. I won't... oh, this is the regular soldier. What was the voice like? Right. Splendid. Simply splendid. It won't be long now until the remainder of the Imperial Army in Kreutzen is wiped out. Let's exterminate them swiftly and restore our Empire's dignity. Great idea there.
This is the Grand Market, huh? Pretty lively.
Not as lively as it was, though.
Rosine?
Yeah. This ain't the market I know.
Keep up the jokes and I'll tell you why I don't like it. You get to see Rosine. I wasn't expecting to see Rosine. Come on, we just want your company for a while. There's no need to resist, you pretty thing. Wait, we don't bite. Rosine, kick their asses. My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church, and I happen to be underage, too, so... Come on now, no need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse, pour us a few drinks, and you'll be fine. If you really don't want to come with us, though, we do have other options open to us. You'd be surprised how easy it is to bring a girl like you in. We don't even need a good reason to arrest you. Wow. Fuck these guys in particular. But are these guys for real? There has to be a way to stop them. Hold up, let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't happen to be soldiers from the Provincial Army, would you? Huh? Oh, lucky me, couldn't have asked for better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who the hell are you? Beat it! Hey, we're all friends here, right? Here, let's roll out some introductions. Call me Phil. I'm just your average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during this war, I just knew I had to work with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word with me, with the head honchos over at your guardhouse. Excuse me? And why would we ever do that for a lowly merchant? You sure you should be making that assumption? You could be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows? You might even get your name out there for introducing me. Come on, don't let a guy down. Actually, here, maybe this'll help convince you. Toval slipped the soldier some mira. Now wait just a second. It's fine, it's fine. Think of it as a little gift if you want. So what do you say, fellas? Good grief. Well, we've got no reason to turn this gift down. Phil, was it? We'll pass your name on, but I wouldn't hold my breath. That's what I like to hear. Wow. Ta-da! Color me impressed, though where'd the name Phil come from? It's just one of the names I used to go by. But hey, I managed to sort that out nice and discreetly, right? Racers like you have definitely earned their name. Thanks for the help, Toval. I thought I was going to have to resort to force, but I'm glad you were able to resolve things without even having to reach for your weapon. Haha, no problem. Anyway, are you alright, sister? Hi, Rosine. Yes, thank you so much for your help. Huh? Rain, what are you doing here? Rosine? Oh, another acquaintance of yours. Yeah, she's another first year like me. I'm glad to see you're safe and sound, Rosine. Likewise. Would you mind accompanying me to the church? Staying here for too long may draw unwanted attention. Ooh, we get to walk with Rosine back to the church. Sounds good to me. After you. Oh, as like a bodyguard. Got it. After they walked to the church, Reen took the time to explain how and why they were in CELDIC. So, you're searching for the rest of Class 7? I can tell that you've been through some rather trying times. Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you've had it rough too. You and Becky escaped together, didn't you? I hear Hugo's the one who told you how, too. That's correct, though we did end up splitting up from him along the way. I've been taking shelter here ever since. All while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety. Any chance you've heard anything about the other students, or maybe even the academy itself? We're trying to figure out as much as we can. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. That's a shame, but the important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the Provincial Army always that bad? Kinda messed up that they're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. Also, trying to hit on underage girls. That also sucks. It's a relatively common occurrence, yes. They'll often get drunk and start breaking things or taking goods from people's stalls without paying. It's not as though the merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned. Yeah, she is a first year, Crimson. She's around the same age as, like, Reen and everybody, because we're all first years as well, remember? So she is also, like, 17-ish. Still underage, but still. Yeah. Sounds like the soldiers who aren't on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. It's still pretty bad. She's still underage. Yeah, it's still messed up. CELDIC hasn't been swept up into any battles so far, so yeah. Well, be sure to take extra care from here on out, Rosine. And make sure to give the soldiers a wide berth. Thank you for your concern. I'll be praying for you to be reunited with the rest of Class 7 soon. Thanks. That makes 2 of us. I'm terribly sorry that I can't be of more help to you. But despite that, I'm sure it was the goddess's will that we met today. I will keep praying that you'll be reunited with your classmates once more. Say hey to Father Kevin if you don't mind. Reen doesn't know Father Kevin yet. I'm sure he'll learn all about him soon, though. Kitty! Oh, and child. Those two never change. Life's hard for everyone these days, but they just don't care. They really need to grow up soon. They're still kids. Does Wazzy count? Yeah. Yeah, she can say hi to Wazzy for us. Again, if she meets. He's the same as Kevin, right? Exactly. I'm going to hope, at least, that I can mostly coast by on, whatchamacallit. Mostly coast by on whatever I find in chests for now. And I'll mostly be spending my Sepith on upgrading my weapons, or upgrading my, Arcus units. Wazzy was my favorite character in Crossbell. I loved Wazzy as well. Wazzy and Randy both. I loved them so much. Wow, I have a normal amount of Mira for this part of the game. Instead of, hundreds of thousands because I just sold omelets for 7 hours. Ooh, we can buy a new piece of equipment. Yeah, I'll gear up Reen at least. You thought he was a girl at first? No, he's just a pretty boy. Wazzy is, like, very gender non-conforming. And that is one of the things that I like about him. Okay, where's the inn? Oh, hey, it's right here. We actually need to go here for the next event. Nightwolf, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, AOD, if you're there, which you frequently are, even if you're not here, can I get a shout out for Nightwolf? Not into crazy girls, you say, Crimson. Wait a minute. Aren't you one of Sarah's students? What are you doing here? With Toval, no less. Hello, ma'am. I see things haven't changed much here. How's it going, Nightwolf? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm in CELDIC right now. I'm just kind of getting used to the town. Hey, Margot. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came for that request, yeah? Been a while. Toval aside, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The provincial army was searching for you not that long ago. I mean, I'm inconspicuous. Though I do feel like we should have probably gotten a haircut. You're doing good? Good to hear. Good to hear. You'd make an exception for Shirley? Crimson, I don't know how old you are, and I know that Shirley shows up later, and I don't know how old she is by the part you are in the story. Not like that? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because I was going to say, as of Crossbell, she's like 13. You just liked her attitude? That's fair. That's fair. The Provincial Army was searching for us not too long ago. No one seems to suspect us yet, so we should be fine for now. I doubt they'll notice us, so long as we don't do anything too crazy. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you going to be staying here? We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. And how she teased Randy, that's fair. That's very fair. More importantly than more importantly than where we're staying, there's something we'd like to ask you. Rain explained why he and Toval came to Celtic. So you're searching for your classmates. Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. You wouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Sorry, can't say that I do. We barely get anyone new coming in as it is, thanks to all the train restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time. That's true. Well, just knowing they aren't staying here is a big help. By the way, we had heard that things were pretty tense here, but seemed to be relatively peaceful from what I can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Rumor has it there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though. Over by Gorelia Fortress? Ooh. Yep. Sure seems like the Imperial Army's holding their line of defense over there. A soldier wanted that, too. A solid one at that, too, rather. They say the Provincial Army is struggling to break through it. The Twin Dragons Bridge is over that way, too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops over there. Yes, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Celtic will get caught up in it. That's an unfortunate possibility. The market manager has been doing what he can to prevent the worst, but the Provincial Army doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their willingness to keep us safe, you know? If only this war would be over and done with. I feel ya. Thanks for the info, Margot. You be sure to watch your back, alright? Same to you two. Be careful out there. Alrighty. Okay, I would like to rest. Probably rest twice to completely recover my CP. But I do need to rest. What do you have as far as stuff goes? Cures stat down, cures confuse, and restores 20 CP. I'll take. I can only afford 4. I'll buy 2 of these. And CP's looking good enough. I suppose they're up here, are they? Who would have guessed that getting my hands on a train ticket would be this difficult? I only came to conduct some quick business, and now I'm stuck waiting here for the inspection process to finish. Where did the days when traveling here from Heimdall took less than an hour go? I don't know. And thank the Imperial Army for that. My friend Ricky was on his way to Heimdall right before the war broke out. No one spotted him ever since. Oh no. Ricky, where are you? Poor Anton. Oh, if it isn't Toval. Wait, you're one of those people from Class 7, aren't you? What a surprise. Hey there, Luis. You're looking as chipper as always. I was kind of worried about this place, but everything seems to be fine. Things were crazy when the war first broke out, actually. Wow, my inflection on that single sentence was all over the place. The train stopped all of a sudden, and people couldn't get home. So we had to pack them all in here so they'd have somewhere to sleep. We even have people sleeping out in the hallways. But yeah, the situation has definitely improved since then. Though I guess that doesn't change the fact that we're super busy right now. I think we've asked almost all of the townsfolk at this point. And yet, here we are with Zip for clues. You're sure they're really here? I kind of find it hard to believe your friends have gotten by without a single person noticing them. Valimar detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If you have to make of your favorite trail a team of your favorite Trails characters from the games you played so far, who would it be? If I had to make like a classic 4-person team, I don't know how I'd rank everybody individually, but at least like picking one person per arc, I'd probably include Annalise from Sky Arc. either Wazi or Tio. Like, they have very different dynamics, but I loved them both from Crossbell arc. And then maybe Laura from this arc. So far, from what I've played. As for the fourth slot, there's... I don't know yet. I don't know. There's a lot of different characters. If they're not here in town, then they're either on the highway or somewhere else in this general region, right? Hope they're okay. Hey there, you two seem like you've got time to kill. Do we? Do we really? You were thinking I would say Joshua? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also love Joshua. But, like, probably my favorite character from the Sky Trilogy was Annalise. Oh boy, first time chatter. I'm so sorry. Translucent AP. Yeah, no, you're banned. Goodbye. Also, AOD is not here, so let's do a proper shout out for Emperor Nightwolf. There you go. There you go, Nightwolf. How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? The latest volume's got a boatload of handy information. And it comes all at the low, low price of 100 Mira. Not bad, huh? We've got a pushy one here, don't we? Sorry, kid, but we're kind of busy at the moment. Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean it. It's gonna be nothing but regret. Well, I guess it can't hurt. Hey, issue number 2. Thanks. Sheesh. He really wanted that sale. Don't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. He did have a point, though. Reading the newspaper is a great way to get a better idea of what's going on. True enough. Let's give it a read. I like how they're like, okay, we want people to read the paper in these games now. How do we get them to do that? Force a kid, or have a kid force us to buy one paper. Noble Alliance forces keep winning. The Alliance's work to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country is proceeding smoothly, very smoothly, in fact, with the latest official announcement reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another. I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Standing in their base, it was easy to feel overwhelmed by the sight of countless soldats and the state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I heard much about how superior the Noble Alliance forces were to the rebels in terms of the quality and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have, but seeing them all in person, I finally understood all that I'd heard was completely true. I'll read your comment here in a second, Crimson. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The armored divisions of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rabble. Interesting. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardis are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We do, however, have a good cause to fight for, and because of that, the commanding officer continued, there's absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seem to have every intention of following through on their mission to wipe out the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land, and in many areas are working with other rebels to worsen public order. I think I speak for everyone in saying the complete elimination of such soldiers can't come soon enough. Former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. The former Imperial Governor of Heimdall, Karl Regnitz, has already been apprehended on a suspicion of treason, but he now has been arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that over 40 members of the Imperial government have placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise with just how many rebels had been participating in the government affairs unnoticed all this time. With more and more members of the reformist faction being found guilty of similar charges, we wouldn't be surprised if he had plenty more to arrest in the days to come. Oh man, they're just arresting their enemies for being the enemies. Beware deception and demonstrations. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstrations and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In their latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with their actions both constitute as treason. The best thing to do for now is to ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and not pay attention to groundless rumors. Train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, a number of the trains and airships in operation remain limited, and major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interest of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There is always the possibility that public transport will be halted again, depending on future developments. Citizens who have peerages will have the priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily, where certain members of the nobility will enjoy making use of this well-deserved service. Interesting. Even Machias's dad has been arrested. Okay. Lo, Joshua, Chloe, and Zin as the tank. Seeing Lo and Joshua fight together would be awesome. Imagine with Chloe as the healer. Yep, that also makes sense. I didn't really choose based on like party dynamics with who I was choosing earlier. If we were choosing party dynamics, I would probably have to think about it a lot more, but probably have Chloe as the main healer because she's just like a god tier healer. Actually, like, assuming you allow for everybody, and they all have their like endgame skills, Tio is almost required just because of instant instant S-Craft nullification. But yeah. After that, give me time to think about that. So, all of a sudden, the Imperial Army and the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? The Imperial Chronicle's not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. It looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory, they're getting things ready for when the war's over. That's how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. There's something stuck on the last page. Huh? You're right. A piece of paper? Is this a map? You already know Joshua would be like, no, I'm not teaming with you, I'm solo. No, he's not really a solo man. I mean, he has like a little bit in SC, but beyond that, Lo just slaps him and to be like, grow up. Yeah, maybe. You are talking like in SC, fair. But then Lo dies and everybody cries. It looks that way. It's of the Eastern Highway. But what's with all these random numbers and symbols on it? There's more stuff written on the back. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king. Is this Phantom Thief B? Is that you? Is this some sort of code? It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It's from Phantom Thief B, I can guarantee. Yeah, he did. Makes you sad. He deserves a redemption arc. Yeah, he does. He did. Didn't get one, sadly. He did get redeemed in his, like, final moments, but it does resemble Phantom Thief B's usual weirdness, except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. True, Reen, nothing was stolen, so maybe it's not him. Actually, the symbols and the layout of the map remind me of chess. As did part of the message. What do you think, Toval? Chess? Maybe. It does look like a chessboard. But wait, that must mean... Let's assume that each colored letter represents a different chess piece. This is reminding me of Shikamaru talking with his dad. What, Rin and Toval here? Trying to figure out who the king is. Okay. In which case, the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P representing the bishop and pawn. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about the games you people play. All you need to know is he's onto something. Assuming your theory is right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Let's see that front side again. Yeah, hopefully. You want to head out to the highway? It's the best lead we've got. My voice for Toval is all over the place. Obtained hand-drawn map. Let's look at it again. Get rid of all the new. King was the Hokage, basically the leader of the village. Gotcha. Genuinely wasn't even 100% sure if you were talking about Naruto there. Okay, I can see all the places where all these pieces could go. I mean, within this map, assuming the pieces can't swim, then the rook is very limited, only going to A7 and maybe A6. Queen can go to several different places, knight can go to several different places. I don't know. What else do you have for sale, kid? Oh, only the Imperial Chronicles? Sorry, dude, but I'm not open to questions. Make sure you keep an eye out, though. There's plenty of soldiers hanging around. Last thing we need is them getting suspicious. Thanks, kid. I don't know who you are, but you're pretty thankful. Loe was kind of like Itachi. Do you agree? Again, have not seen too much of Naruto. I got to the end of the tuning exam and, so I watched the first major arc in English. Did not like Naruto's voice. Switched to Japanese. Liked his voice even less. Stopped watching the show. I got to, through, the written part of the tuning exam. That's as far as I've gotten in Naruto. Hmm? Rin, you madman. What are you doing here? Good to see you again, Lyman. It's kind of a long story, but Rin explained that he was here to search for his classmates. Ah, that explains it. Ha! Cannot deny that you almost gave me a heart attack. Afraid I cannot help you, though. Becky's back home, but I have not seen anyone for Class 7. Maybe try the Ninja Storm games? Maybe. Maybe someday. Oh, right. Well, still, thanks. Nah, bother at all. The Grand Market's in a sad state of affairs, as you can see. But we're dealing with it what we can to get things back to normal. Feel free to come along if you need anything. Thank you. Thanks, man. Ooh, you have ingredients. For now... All you need to know is Itachi is basically Loe. Gotcha. Nope, not help. Main notebook. That'll probably be fine. And then recipes. What do you need? You need coarse rock salt and assorted grains. Wow, grains are expensive. I'll buy 5 of you and... Sure, 21 of you. Joined an evil organization to get dirt on them and learn about them, and had a little brother he loved more than anything. Fair. Who ended up winning this front slot? Can't afford anything. Ooh, glad that I spoke to you, though. Sound familiar? Yep, sure does. God, if I had more money, I'd be so tempted to buy plenty of these, but no, we're not gonna be buying costume accessories right now. Maybe I will later, but not right now. I've got basically no money. Maybe I shouldn't be spending time in the shop. Excuse me. Onward!
Sure thing. Let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything. Bring it on! My turn.
I forgot about the overdrive mechanic.
Here goes! Overdrive!
Let's see here. What are you weak to? Fire!
Yeah!
Ready to go. You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks, but that was all you.
No, it was both of you. It's called teamwork. Makes the dream work, or so my boss keeps trying to tell me. It's locked. Damn. We should focus on figuring out that map for now. Marines just being modest, right? Somebody noticed me. I just don't know who.
Now's our chance. Let's
Probably
get
this
'em.
guy.
My turn.
Sure thing. Try this.
Fire! My turn. Burn to ash. Fall!
I'm up. Now.
Got you.
You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks.
Okay. Hey, look, there's a bunch of people here. Or a bunch of chickens. Hi, chickens.
Let's move.
We're situated near a patrol route, so the soldiers tend to come here often. My family is living in a constant state of fear thanks to that. While I wouldn't go so far as to ask them to stay away from us, I would appreciate it if they could be less threatening. Fair. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Maybe one of them has like another book or something, but... Look away. No, don't look at me. Thank
Now's
you.
our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Now. Gotcha. You're done.
You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks. But this spot looks perfect for fishing.
Which one? Which one? I want to fish.
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Yay, let's go fishing. Come on, chat, we're gonna fish.
Not bad.
Gray crab. Into the shell. Wait, no, I need to fish more than just once. I can't fish just once. It's too addicting. Lloyd would agree if he were here.
Caught one.
Black Rose will confirm in
Not bad.
Trails from Zero, I caught basically every fish in, whatchamacallit, in Chapter 2. Like, every fish that I could, which was like 90% of the fish, were in Chapter 2. What's in the chest? Obtained old key. Here we go. I can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key. I figured this was the spot. First off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. And then the location of the bishop symbol on the map corresponds to right here. Nice to see we're on the right track. Only question now is, where's the lock for this key? The note said it's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. Oh. The king lurks within his fortress. Take him and your path shall be clear. Okay, so we gotta go to wherever that square is on the map. More chest shenanigans, huh? Not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, don't see why it would be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. The rook. The rook can currently take the king. And once we do, it's checkmate for our mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game. Hand-drawn map. And the game's also just gonna tell us with the little thingy there where we're supposed to go. I kind of wish it was more like an actual puzzle for the player to solve, but also I can see why they wouldn't want players who couldn't figure out the chess puzzle to get confused. But also they tell you how the pieces move.
Let's get him. My turn.
So like,
Burn to ash. Fall. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
I don't know,
Sure thing.
maybe I'm just being an old man about this, but I
Try
wish they would
this.
actually make us solve puzzles again.
Here I go.
I'm up.
Let players solve puzzles again.
Try this. Fire!
You've got to be kidding me.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks, but that was all you.
Sure was. Alrighty, time to capture the king. Safe to say that this is where that message was pointing to. Yeah, this has to be it. It's locked. Dang, if only we had a key. Let's try out that key we just found. Oh my goodness, we have the key. Reen unlocked the door using the old key. Bingo! That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside. Oh, there's someone inside at any rate. I have my suspicions onto who it is, too. Ready to go in now? Let's pop a save, just to be on the safe side. I don't think we're gonna randomly get a boss in this windmill chat, but
There you are.
you never know. That's a voice we recognize.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it.
It's the guy that likes chess. Of course it is. Hi, Machias.
Machias!
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle. If anyone could, it's you.
I mean, Eustace could also probably solve your riddle, considering he also likes chess. Or at least knows how to play.
And, you look well, Reen.
That's the sort of thing that you say to an old boyfriend slash girlfriend, Machias. What are you trying to say?
Whoa, Reen! Take it easy there.
When you said who's the first one we were going to meet? Yeah, no, I thought it was going to be Elisa. I thought that this was going to be like Elisa, Elliot, and like, I don't know, maybe Emma? I didn't think we would be meeting Machias right here. You weren't expecting Machias to be first either? Yeah, no, definitely not.
I'm just so glad you're all right. When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Reen. You haven't changed a bit. None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle. You knew that
didn't.
was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or mow me down at first,
Probably both. A little bit of both.
but I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
No, they can hold each other in their embrace for a little bit longer. This is the game that you realize Machias is really good? Fair.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see.
Correct. She has not, in fact, changed into a talking parrot.
And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Have they not met? Didn't they? Yeah, they would have. They would have met during Chapter 2 last game. Though maybe they didn't really have a conversation at that point. So maybe he can, like, only vaguely remember him.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Well, you know, of course, about everything. You, of course, know everything up until you flew off aboard Valamir last month. No sooner had you left us, did we receive some very unexpected help. From none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was it Viscount Arcade on board? Yeah. We were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequences. If doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept that. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not the time to fall with honor in battle, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It was the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. Huh, that does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the Courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the Knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is alright. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight, that's fair. Heh, probably. So, you escaped to CELDIC? Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Fee and Elliot, that's who we're going to be meeting here alongside Machias. Not sure how the others were split up, though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager in CELDIC proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try to find any information that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. No, we found them, Reen. Sounds like you 3 have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did and then seeing your sister and Princess Elfin taken from you like that. knowing that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I appreciate it. Hey, so you're the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid selling the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both accounts. We received a report from a reliable source that said someone resembling Reen had been spotted. I could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief B's influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably and more definitely. Should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they find out. Do you know where they went? Yeah, they're trying to find a way to head further east along the border with Crossbell. We want to go to what remains of Corellia Fortress. Corellia Fortress. Oh yeah, Margot did say that there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the proving grounds near what the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. Ah, so Elliot gets to see his dad. 4th Armored Division? Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get into contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as liaison. Shouldn't be long before they give us their next periodic update. We can appraise them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. I guess we'll have some free time until then. Is it time for side quests? Chat. Is it time for side quests? Hi, AOD. Welcome in. Welcome in, AOD. Everybody say hi to AOD, my mod. Everybody say hi to him. If you don't, I'll be very sad. No! Dang it, Frost. Blame Laufey. Understandable. Understandable. I also would blame Laufey. Even if you didn't say it just now, I would also blame her. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to the town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. Why blame Laufey? I just blame her for things in general. Also, there's no E in her name. You can read AOD's comment earlier to see how to spell her name. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to CELDIC. Kidnapped to play games. Checks out. I figured it was either that or watching more Vampire Diaries. Machias joined the party. Reen and Machias can now use Overdrive when linked with each other. Character notebook updated. Hey! That's Apothecary Diaries to you, good sir. Sorry. Is there at least a vampire in that show? Hey, we can give him his casual outfit or his casual 2 outfit. Machias with the jean jacket? Honestly, it doesn't look too bad on him. Is he able to wear glasses other than the ones he already has? He can. It does not do the funny thing where it doubles up on his glasses. Though you can sort of get rid of his glasses by giving him a monocle. Waiting for the next time we're in Discord together and she forgets who you are again. Fair. Oh no, he's Gojo. Honestly, these sunglasses, they don't look too bad if I'm being honest with you, especially with the casual outfit. Okay, they look even better with the default outfit. We're gonna leave everybody in their default outfits throughout the game, but I just want to see what people look like, okay? I also still think that he looks pretty dope in this outfit. This doesn't look too bad. And his first casuals just kind of look like pajamas. And then Toval doesn't get any, whatchamacallit, costumes.
Eat that!
He can
Eat that!
still shoot people with a gun.
Ha!
For his neutral special,
Take this!
Machias uses a
Let's
gun.
get him.
Here I go.
Ha! Now! You're mine!
You're done.
I wonder if we just start off at rank,
And not a scratch on me.
whatever the rank was
Impressive work.
from the previous game. No, we're link level 2. If we started off at the same rank as the last game, we probably would have been like... I
It's
want
good
to
to be
say I
able
was
to
rank
travel with you
3
like
by
this
the time
again.
I ended this particular file.
Yeah, I've missed you, Machias.
Take this! Ha!
Ooh, wait. Everybody else can combo attack. Can he combo attack with his gun? Can I just push the button like 4 times? What the heck is that? Oh, that's a fishing point. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm like, what is that symbol?
Take this! Eat that! Ha!
Not exactly.
Take this! Now's our chance!
My turn. Burn to ash.
Fall! Ready to go. Try this. Fire! It's my turn.
Yeah, we get AoE physical attack again.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. All right, let's keep moving.
Will do, buddy. Will do. Also, let's look at your ornaments. Well, we'll hit you. We'll put some love into Machias here. Iron gives you needle shot and needle shoot and crest. Damage receives down when HP is high. Ah, interesting. So when he's high, he takes less damage. Which means that he'll stay high. So he'll continue to take less damage. That seems like not that bad of a defensive Master Quartz, chat. Well, we've made it back to town, but the hard part starts here. We'll have to be very careful not to be noticed. He took off his glasses, chat. Wow. I'm surprised at how different you look without your glasses. No one seems especially suspicious of us when we were walking around, but I guess you can't be too careful. As the Imperial Governor's son, I'm gonna be higher up on the wanted list than most. And key reformist figures are being arrested one after the other. There's really no such thing as being too cautious in this situation. It's weird that taking off your glasses makes you look that different, though. They're just glasses. I mean, who else would do something like that? Like some sort of superhero? Nah. Eyes are one of the most distinguishing human features. Using glasses to your advantage is a solid plan. How's your vision, though? Less than ideal? I was really hoping that he was going to say he only wore the glasses to, like, look cool or something, and he didn't actually need them. Well, we'll warn you if you're about to walk into any lampposts. Okay, let's have a good look around town. Might be a good idea to visit Otto while we're at it. He might have some useful info for us. That sounds like a good idea. I want to let him know we were able to reunite, too. Whatever, let's just hurry it up. He is no longer wearing his glasses, chat. You're not who I thought you were going to be, but sure. I got into another argument with my old man the other day. Tried to tell him that getting a normal furnace would increase our output and let us lower our prices. But of course, he keeps insisting that a regular coal-based furnace is more efficient. He's probably being this stubborn because I'm the one suggesting it. Alrighty, can we upgrade Machias? At least a bit, yeah. You can already buy a Master Quartz and increase obtained EXP. Probably end up giving that to somebody eventually. Not right now, though. Unless that's just like a party-wide thing, in which case I might try to find somebody to put it on, but for now, nah. I'm pretty sure it's only whoever has it equipped. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again. Thank you for letting us just drop in unannounced. Well, now, if it isn't young Green. Is this the voice that I gave him back in CELDIC last game? Absolutely not. Did I give him this voice, or did I give him a consistent voice? Nope. I'm pleased not as much has changed with you. I'm relieved to see that you successfully met up with Machias, too. We haven't seen you since April, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Machias told us they were able to hide out here thanks to your help, too. Indeed. It's all thanks to you and the townsfolk. You don't know how much you've helped me. Oh, think nothing of it. I'd say it was more due to your resolve that things worked out so well. I have to say, I certainly wasn't expecting to see Toval with you. Heh. I know it hasn't been that long since my last visit, but I couldn't keep myself away. By the way, you mind if we swap info since we're all here? Sounds like a good plan. How could such an awful thing happen in Ymir? I thought things were bad here in CELDIC, but by the sound of it, we're getting off relatively easy. It helps that Corellia has become the main war zone at this point. Of course, that just means things are horrible for everyone over there rather than here. Rumor is that the Noble Alliance is dominating this war, but the Imperial Army has been holding their ground. Word also has it, the soldats at Twin Dragon's Bridge have yet to successfully penetrate their line of defense. You probably should expect as much when you're talking about one of the Imperial Army's strongest divisions. We could definitely do with more info on what's going on over there, but I could guess we'll have to wait for the others to call. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to do until then. Oh, I know. Is there anything we can do to help out around here? We'd like to repay both you and the townsfolk for all you've done. Now sounds like the perfect chance. That's a good plan. There are some matters I'd like assistance with. I could list off some things if you're willing to help. Please. Received 2 requests from the market manager Otto. They're giving it to us like it's field study requests. Except, you know, allegedly he's just saying these to us. I'm running low on an herb I use to make medicine. If anyone has any to share, I would be incredibly grateful. If you can help, please visit me at the church. A huge, dangerous monster has appeared on the East Celtic Highway. Worse yet, it's munching crops. I'd like to request its speedy extermination for the sake of the farmers everywhere. Giant crop muncher, East Celtic Highway Plateau. So this is allegedly required, but it's a short-term quest. And they're just gonna pay us Mira this time instead of just only items? Thank you. I think we can handle these just perfectly fine. Yeah, let's do whatever we can to make life easier for everyone. By making life harder for yourselves? I'll back you guys up if you need it. It was very kind of you to help us out like this. Also, remember to watch yourselves. I dread to think of what would happen if the provincial army realized who you were. Time to do some side quests. Time to do some side quests. I feel kind of bad now. It's normally up to bracers to handle requests like that, but no need to feel bad. We wanted to help. He's right. Helping one another is the best way to move forward. Thanks a bunch. I guess there's a reason you guys managed to survive Sarah's field studies, huh? Well, we certainly have some experience under our belt thanks to them. Can I just say I'm not a fan of how willing you are to take on even more work? You're probably going to have to get used to that sooner or later. That aside, Sarah would be pretty pleased knowing how hard you are all working right now. Well, if you're going to be doing the work, how about I observe you doing it on behalf of the guild? You can do that? What exactly does that entail? Nothing special, really. It's just how we do things. Keeping tabs on everything you've done will mean I can hand a nice big report over to Sarah as well. I see. Can't see any reason to turn you down. You now view the quest tab in your notebook. The quest tab automatically records progress of all the quests you undertake. Key quests have a required mark next to their name. The story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear if not undertaken in a timely manner. Reporting the completion of quests allows you to receive Mira as a reward. If not yet reported, completed quests will automatically be reported at the end of an act in the story. Keep in mind that simply completing the quest is not enough. Only once the quest is reported at your leisure or at the end of an act will you receive the reward. Gotcha. Having our work overlooked by Toval is a bit nerve-wracking, but to be honest, we're probably better off forgetting the ranks we got from the academy. Back to basics for us. Reen's student rank was reset to B7. No! My A1 rank! AP can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of the story. Student rank will go up should you reach specific AP goals, rewarding you with a variety of special items. Yup. Receive a perk from the academy that may or may not even still exist.
My turn.
Well, I'll eventually need to talk to the priest. But for now, if I can remember which button it is. East Celtic Highway. Gotta go past all of this areas. I don't seem to... Well, maybe I can later, but I don't seem to be able to just combo monsters to death. Though I think that aspect isn't added until, like, what, daybreak? I don't know. Oh, come on. Fine, we'll just jump in and stab you.
Here I go.
Ah, no, he's
Burn to
confused.
ash. Fall! Now! You're mine!
It's my turn. Locked and loaded. You won't
This
get
gets
away.
repetrifies.
Now's our
Easy.
chance. Reed, let's do this. Right.
You're going to bed? Okay, have a good night, Crimson.
Sure thing. Phew. Well, that's that.
You just wanted to see my reaction to Machias. Fair enough. Fair enough. I also know who we're going to be running into here shortly, so... Well, I don't know how shortly it'll be, but before we leave CELDIC, I know we'll see Elliot and Fee. So my reactions to seeing them probably won't be as exciting. U materials.
Stay on guard.
Fine, we'll just
Ready to go.
come in and attack you.
Let's move. Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
You're mine. It's my turn. Locked and loaded. You won't get away.
Sure thing.
What even is their petrification efficacy? 100%.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Let's wrap this up.
Damn.
Ready to go. Try this.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance.
You're mine. It's my turn.
Mm,
Take this.
Too slow.
good counter.
Here I go.
Sure thing.
Should probably heal
That's
before this
that.
fight. Sounds like a plan. Alright, yeah, we'll heal using... Wow.
Leave this to me. Eat that. Take this.
Right, we can actually
Stay sharp, guys.
get that here.
Here I go.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Let's overdrive, chat. And get a good, pretty good gale in.
Second form. Damn! Now's our chance.
You're
I wonder
mine.
if we can change our links in the middle of overdrive. Apparently. Save my game. Dang nabbit Frost.
Locked and loaded. You won't get away. They're off balance. Reed, let's do this. Leave it to me.
No, I can't do that mid-fight.
My turn.
And apparently I'm starting to sound like... I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm up. Try this. Fire!
Like some sort of a Texan or something.
My turn.
You know, it would have been kind of funny if, because of the fact that Machias took off his glasses,
Burn to ash.
he's just forever blind.
Fall! Now's our chance. You're mine. Too slow.
I'm up.
Did I even actually, like, do a thing on that guy? No. So useless might as well be perma-blind. How dare you?
Hope you're ready. You're finished. Here I go. Now's our chance. You're mine.
Nice, nice. Oh. Did not get the delay
turn.
off.
All right, let's do this.
Understood. Sure thing.
Steal the script from you, shall we?
Stop holding back. This is gonna hurt.
Will it really hurt, Tobal?
Let's move.
Fuck me.
All right, let's do this.
Understood. Right.
How about this?
This ain't over yet.
Use a bomb. Tiro bomb, I guess.
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall! Now! You're mine!
Alrighty, 3 brave points, chat.
Sure thing.
You know, that's not the first time. And I don't know why I'm admitting this to you guys, but I'll admit it. That wasn't the first time that I tried to press the X button as I was being attacked in order to dodge damage.
1, 2.
I'm not done yet.
That was, however, the first time...
Leave this to
No,
me.
it wasn't. I was about to say that was, however, the first time that I failed to dodge when I really needed to. But that's not true at all.
Yeah! Let's move.
You keep recovering your HP.
I'm sorry,
Fuck.
everyone.
It's my turn.
Me sideways to Sundays.
Thanks.
This ain't over yet. One, two, now. All right, let's get him.
Understood. Take this. It's
Could be
my
worse.
turn. Huh. Cheers.
Here I go.
Imagine forgetting to stock up on healing items before I just wander out into the world to fight a boss. Nova with the hydrate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How's your day been? I'm fighting a side boss, so you're good as far as story spoilers go. Sand attack. Uh-oh.
Sure thing.
Let's see. You did not get blinded, but dizzying blows what lowers your balance. Busy day, but you've been pretty good. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's pretty late for you over there, right? I'm surprised that you're still awake. Yeah, 3:30 a.m. That's like 3 hours ahead of me.
1, 2.
Here I go. Yeah.
Cheers. It's my turn.
You probably should be back in bed, but you don't work again until Monday, so okay. So I just now remembered. Right. Excuse me. I have food. None of which can cure my blind. I had D&D and then started working on decorating my 14 house. Nice. Who needs healing the most? Toval, I guess.
Huh. Damn, that's good.
I won't give up.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Maybe I'm just bad at this game.
Now, you're mine. It's my turn.
Actually, probably I'm bad at this game. Yeah, Frost. Gonna sit here and laugh at me.
How about this? They're off balance. Gotcha.
Ow.
My turn.
Sit. Ready to go.
Been going insane trying to match the colors of the furniture pieces. Yeah, that'll do it. Is there anything here that can cure blinds? Just happy seeing Machias carrying the team. Nobody is carrying this team right now, Nightwolf.
Here you go. Let's move.
How much HP do you even have? 11,000.
Marcus, activate. Huh.
Maybe we just gotta use, you know, more spells and fewer who's and what's it's. Fewer physical. They're more likely to hit through the blind anyways.
Leave this to me. Marcus, activate. Take.
And that's before you take before you take into account the fact that they just deal more damage in general. Or they help you hit through the blinds, rather.
Ready to go. Marcus, activate. Leave this to me.
Nightwolf has officially beaten Cold Steel 3 Frost. Have fun punching the forest critters. I need to sleep. I'm going to be killing him this turn. Especially since Machias is not, in fact, blind. Either way, you have a good night, AOD. I'll talk to you later.
All right, let's keep moving.
Won a battle with a tactical bonus of 3.0 or greater. Double kills, vengeance, double teamed. Kinky. We got one triple kill. A few overkills, couple of scoutas, bag of tricks. Nice, nice. Point is, chat, we did it. Okay, then 4, you have more than 1 card to play. That's fair.
I did it!
Yes!
Looking good.
Hey, Toval leveled up. Defeated the quest monster. Phew, there we go. Good job. Now we just have to report back to the market manager. Should we go head back now, Reen? We'll report later. Well, we could, but it's not like we're in a rush. Let's just head back later.
Eat that! Ha! Eat
I
that!
still do not exactly know what causes him
Eat
to
that!
just kind of
Take
spin
this!
like that.
Take this!
I'm guessing it's some sort of turbo button jank, because that's the only time when it happens.
Ornate treasure chest.
Ooh, treasure chest. Mute.
Take this! Eat that!
This way it'll take us to Gorelia Fortress, which is just beyond the Twin Dragons Bridge. Elliot and Fee should be on their way there now. Wow, that was a terrible, terrible voice. They won't be able to contact us if we're not at the windmill, so let's turn back. Fair enough.
I'm up.
My turn.
Ha! Ha! Sit! Ha! Enemy sighted.
My turn.
Normally I'd say I hate it when you find a piece of equipment that would have helped you right after a boss fight. That mute would not have helped me during that boss fight. Nothing there was casting any spells.
You're mine!
Okay, maybe the little guys could cast spells, but like,
Now
not really.
That's cool. Sit! Sit!
The big guy didn't, that's for sure.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
You say that as though I have the ability to fish still, but I've already done all my fishing for the day, Reen.
Oh, I could probably...
Unless you're just gonna let me fish again. No.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Let's wrap this up. Ready to go.
My turn.
It's my turn. Eat that! That takes care of them.
Time to head in the right direction. Probably a good plan.
Let's move.
I would prefer to not run into enemies, but I guess.
Now's our chance.
You're mine!
I'm up.
There!
Thank you.
Leave this to me! Locked and loaded! You won't get away!
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Okay, let's go turn in this quest. I don't actually know who we turn it into. Do we just turn it back into Otto? To Mr. the Mayor. Oh, I see you taking care of the monster for me. You have my thanks. Here's your reward, too. Detection. Thank you very much. We'll make good use of it. Much no more complete. Okay, now where do we report so I can get my monies? So you're the infamous Class 7, huh? I have no idea how I had no idea the market manager was looking out for you. I'm amazed he managed to keep all the provincial army fooled with between all the other issues we're dealing with right now. Seems like the people really mean it when they say that he used to be an incredible merchant. He did indeed. Regardless, it's a relief to know that we safely met up with one another. The situation. Do take care of there. Try not to push yourselves too hard. Trying to work through these. By all means, prioritize your own concerns. Understood. Do I already have any accessories that could have helped with blinds? Hey, I do have white glasses. Someone could have worn those. Actually, we'll give those to you so that we can have accessories on everybody, even if they're not necessarily super optimal. Because some form of accessory is better than nothing. I think. Here's some recovery items. God, we have like no money. Now I have some money. Insulin tape. Oh, here's mute. Okay, let's go talk to this guy over the chapel. Hello, Father. Wait a minute, you're not Kevin. Oh, hello there. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? The market manager mentioned that the church has been lacking in medicinal herbs lately. We'd like to see if we can help out in any way. Really? That's very kind of you all. Now that I look at you all closely, I could have swore we met before. Yeah, we helped you last game. No, I must be imagining things. My apologies. Regardless, I would very much like to take you up on your offer. Yes, of course. What kind of herbs are you looking for exactly? They're called healing herbs. Wow, how original. While not exactly rare, I've been burning through my supplies of late. Obtaining even just one would be of a great help. So you just need one more herb, one more high healing herb. Got it. Where have I heard that name before? We'll do what we can to find some for you. I'd say the Grand Market's as good a place as any to start our search. That's true. With so many stores, there's bound to be one that has it in stock. Thank you very much. I'll be awaiting your return. I don't suppose I just already have one, do I? There's been a steady increase in the number of people fleeing here to escape the flames of war, which in turn means we've been using more and more medicine. That's why I'd like you to obtain a healing herb for me. I leave this task in your capable hands. Okay. Welcome. You're looking for something in particular? You wouldn't happen to have any healing herbs, would you? We're all out, unfortunately. You're sold out? Well, we were told that they were fairly common. Under normal circumstances, yes, but the demand for them's increased dramatically due to the war. The same applies to most other medicinal herbs too, seeing as how the trains aren't running as usual. In fact, it's become such an issue that I'm struggling to maintain a proper schedule for this store. Oh wow. I didn't realize the situation was that bad. This complicates things. A little early to be giving up now, don't you think? Healing herbs used to be standard household items, right? Hi Neko, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I saw that you were streaming earlier. I hope you had fun. So the fact that they aren't uncommon means they grow somewhere nearby. Would you happen to know where they may be found, sir? Well, I could have sworn they grew somewhere not too far from here. Oh, I remember. It was Lunarian Nature Park. They don't exactly grow in large quantities, though. That is close. And convenient at that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been closed down temporarily due to the war, but maybe the park ranger can help you out. Johnson's his name. I saw him leave town not too long ago, so he may already be at the park. Really? I remember him. He must have gotten his job back after we busted those fake rangers earlier in the year. That's some good news. Understood. We'll check out the park. Thank you for your time. We're trekking back to Lunaria now? Then let's head over to the Western Highway exit. Right. Go west, young man.
Stay on guard and don't get...
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance. You're mine!
It's my turn. Take this! Here comes some more!
Sure thing. Try this. Fire!
Boop.
It's my turn. Locked and loaded. You won't get away. They're off balance. Gotcha. This is it.
Here I go. Let's move. Sit. Okay, it's safe for now.
4 streets, level 2. Nice. Learning passion, and now we get 6 CP per enemy killed. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. We want to continue along the CELDIC highway,
Enemy sighted.
not the
Let's
Trista
move.
highway.
I'm up. Now,
You're mine.
down you go. Now that was cool.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Sit.
Ready to go.
It's my turn. Take this. All right, let's keep moving. Sit.
Bust up a barrel. Hello, Johnson. It's good to see you again, Johnson. Hold on, I remember you. Weren't you one of those students who helped resolve the thefts of the Grand Market earlier in the year? Haha, that's right. I'm just glad you ended up being able to get your job back. Thanks. Looking back, I was pretty ashamed of how I was behaving at the time. But thanks to the market manager putting in a good work for me, I was able to get my old life back. Well, I got my job back, but the park itself has been dead quiet since the war broke out. All the job actually involves these days is doing repairs in this area out front. I'm sorry to hear that. For Johnson, anyways. It's good for us, seeing as how it lowers the chance that Valamar's going to be found. True enough, we should be okay for a while. But there's no guarantee that'll be the case forever. Indeed. We can't afford to leave him there for longer than we have to. Reen asked Johnson if he had any idea where they could find a healing herb. A healing herb, huh? Yeah, I've seen those in the park before. This isn't really their season, so I can't see there being too many. But you should be able to find a few. I'd show you where to look, but the monsters in there are more dangerous than usual. Sorry I can't be more helpful. Oh, not at all. You've been even more than helpful enough already. We're used to handling monsters, so we should be able to take it from here. Yeah, you definitely look like you know what you're doing. Anyway, they grow in the shade around areas with lots of nutrients in the soil. Focus your search around the tree roots. Thanks. We'll get right to that. Yes.
Sit. This could get tricky. Be sharp. Stay calm.
Here I go.
Yes.
Burn
you're
to ash.
very weak to being burned.
Fall! Now's our chance. You're mine!
Not normally super weak to poison, but I'll take it.
I'm up. Try this.
Fire! Right. Locked and loaded. You won't get away. Let's move. Ha!
I'm up.
Alrighty.
It's my turn. Eat that. Let's move.
Time to just stab a
That's that. Let's keep
stone
moving.
until it dies. Hey, there's some on my map.
Enemy sighted.
Sure thing. Try this.
Fire!
My turn. Second form.
Damn! It's my turn. Ah!
My turn.
Right. Ah! All right, let's keep moving.
Yes, let's. Especially since I found the healing herb right here. Obtained a healing herb. There we go, finally found one. Definitely smells like something with medicinal properties, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure we've come across this herb before, haven't we? That's it! It's when we were helping Eustace's uncle. His mother used it in a recipe of hers. That brings back memories. Yes, I remember that. Bad ones, of course. The less I have to think about that pompous fool, the better. Machias, it's okay to say that you miss him. No need to hide it. We know you're just about as worried about Prince Charming as Reen is. No, I'm not! Knock it off. We need to get a move on. Do you want to go straight back to hand that over, Reen? Yeah, let's just go back. Don't want to keep Father Zerbal waiting too long. Let's go then. Think once I get this quest turned in, before I even leave the church, I'm going to call it. Ah, welcome back. Were you able to find an herb for me? I'm happy to say we did. It's getting kind of late. Rain handed over the healing herb to Father Zerbal. Goodness, this seems as fresh as it is potent. You have my thanks. I'm glad we could help. I hope it'll be helpful in your work, caring for those affected by this war. Haha. You really are some upstanding youngsters. Ah, yes, here, please take these. Tear balms, celestial balms. Though you may meet with difficult times, always remember that Adios is with you. The goddess rewards those who persevere in the face of great adversity. I wish you all the luck and fortune in the future. Thank you, Father. He's right. Still have a lot of work ahead of us. That we do. Speaking of which, I think it's probably about time we were heading back. Oh, to hear Elliot and Fee's report? Good point. Back to the windmill for us. Thermal remedies completed. We're gonna call it here for the night. Wait at the windmill for Fee and Elliot to call. Oh man, we get to see Fee and Elliot next time. Can't wait to see their new designs. Like, yeah, we have the preview of them up in the title screen. Have a good night, Nova! I'm trying to determine who to raid. Micah's on DMC2. Neko's in Xenogears. I need to actually play Xenogears at some point. Is now a good time to raid her? Now seems like a decent enough time to raid her. Let's raid Gothic Neko-chan. as per normal, you can use this message to go and send her some love, give her some boops, let her know that we say hi. Tomorrow night is my free night. I still haven't quite decided what I'm wanting to play. I should have an idea before I actually, hit go live. But for now, you all have a wonderful night. I will see you on the other side. Bye, chat. Night night.